I regret is playing as Espio by himself.
Espio's time to shine. Espio deserves this. Espio has been put down by everybody all his life. It's his turn to finally get some.
For being a nerd.
He's terrible. Also,
and now he's going to solo
only end in
Hilltop.
tragedy, and he's correct.
So his reward is playing on a seesaw with bombs and also lava and also spikes.
Yeah, well, this level kind of sucks.
The only gimmick in this level is seesaws.
Seesaws and lava rises, and also a couple areas try and crush you. It's a very weird level. It feels very out of place in the game. Like, also lazy, given that the graphics are seriously just Emerald Hill Zone colored blue. Did you guys not know that?
Sorry,
Well,
I didn't
it
catch
makes
that.
sense now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, no, Hilltop's graphics are actually just Emerald Hill's graphics colored blue.
Yeah, no, of course I knew that. That's the only reason this level exists, is to be able to reuse assets.
Yeah, it's padding out the game. And yeah, whenever you bounce off of something and destroying it, you get Espio's ball jump. It's weird. But it makes sense.
Yeah, Sonic 2's original design docs all have like back to the original design docs. There's like this level's tile set will be recolored and reused in this level.
Is that done on any other levels, or?
There were levels that were planned that neither tile set got made. So I remember reading about like there's the Cut Desert level that was going to have itself recolored into a snow level.
You're pretty good at this game.
I spontaneously decided I didn't actually want to play as Espio.
I can't blame you because it's Espio.
Yep. Fuck you, Espio.
Gross.
Well, yeah, it's a gross level, so it gets the gross characters. But I didn't put their tethers on them because I'm just not that much of a masochist.
Yeah, no, this level would be irritating with the tethers.
I'm kind of surprised the lava looks properly colored because, like, the fire shield and everything else, every time you see it with the Chaotix...
Yeah, anything else that uses reds tends to run into issues.
Takes AMA hits. I'm betting this is because, well, as stated, the Genesis only had so many, it's not how many colors the Genesis had, it's the amount that they could display on screen at once.
Yeah, it's got a relatively limited displayable palette. I do think that, like, there's certain colors that it just aren't in the Genesis palette by default, but maybe I'm wrong, because it seems like there's a lot of games with a fairly consistently, like, a consistent type of use of colors, but that might just have been the way that the developers tend to utilize the system.
There were ways, like on paper, Genesis could show 64 colors on screen at once. Only 64. That was the entire amount they could show on screen at once. There were ways
color flicker, do it.
There were ways around this, and like a bunch of them were used, especially by first-party games. Like for example, this guy right here is normally very red, and this one he's just sort of weird off-red. And that that spring we just jumped on would be a lot more red, but in this version it's kind of a deeper red. But like there were a bunch of ways that you could
utilize
figured out to break how to break that supposedly hard limit. And one of my favorites was this room sucks. I'll just wait for the lava to go back down. Yeah. But one of the favorite ways, like I found out they got around that issue, was kind of genius. It was just you could interrupt the frame mid-frame, just like vertically, since it draws it one line at a time, and just load in a completely different color set. And they use that for water levels, so the water would be using its own different color set.
I'd like to point out how extraordinarily ugly and terrible it looks when you do the water rising and falling, because you can see the hard line where it's not allowed to cross.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Like, when the lava is rising and falling, you can see the, like, hard line where it's not supposed to, like, it can't display past that tile.
Oh yeah, that's just
absolutely horrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Your dog made another appearance. Kalir?
My dog just cannot get enough of interrupting video
dog.
Yeah, Kalir dog. Kalir dog. I love Kalir dog. And Kalir, that's saying something because I hate everything adorable and I hate animals especially. I mean, you saw me today
Well,
on
he
Tumblr.
hates all people too, so you'd probably get along excellently.
I'm just saying, you saw me today on Tumblr. I was fucking furious at adorable things. So yeah,
Yeah, but that
Fire
wasn't
Shield
like dogs,
makes
that
this,
was like anime
this
girls.
is like traditionally the worst part of Hilltop. I died here a million times as a kid, but now I have the Fire Shield, so
Cosmo,
it
come here.
does not bother me at all.
So now it's just like waiting for things.
Now it's just the waiting game.
Everyone's
Cosmo,
favorite
you're kind
stage
of a
gimmick.
jerk.
Wait.
Yep, just sort of wait around.
Dun,
Wait
dun,
around
dun,
while invincible.
dun.
Yeah. There we go.
Waiting around at the speed of sound.
Waiting around to see the sound. Let's just stay here for a while.
So is that just white noise then?
Yeah.
Let's just sit here and enjoy.
Yes. Got places to
Sounds
go.
fair.
Gotta follow my rainbow.
Alrighty.
Can't stick around. Have to keep moving on.
Arguably, I could have absolutely just blown off that thing we just did by just using Charmy to fly to the top. That would be fun.
Well, like, that's true of just
That
about any
stops
situation the
being a level.
Chaotix are in.
Yeah,
You
I
could
mean-
blow it off by using Charmy,
Yeah, I
but
mean-
you won't.
Charmy can just crack every level just in half, but fuck doing that.
This tends to be
Granted,
the
we're
way of
technically
flying
doing that
characters.
right now because I'm just using the flame shield to not give a fuck about any of the. Wow, the fireball animation there got messed up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at those green fireballs. It's great.
Yeah, they're just hotter fire, man. Come
Man,
on.
I didn't realize that Robotnik. You didn't see Robotnik flying out of this thing this time. I think he just died there. What a way to go.
I think
The green flames are
Robotnik
too
died
hot
before
for
the
him to
Lord.
escape in time.
Robotnik died before the Lord.
Robotnik got what was coming to him.
And now
Embraced his fate. Poor man.
and
Godspeed.
the eagles have green beaks too.